Okay, we've got a Yale 2000 Plus here. Got this nice key card, key works. I believe it's 10 pins and 4 sliders, but I haven't gutted it, so we'll find out. Grab a handy multi-pick, and we'll pick, start on the left side, so there's 2 rows of pins. Left side 1, nothing, 2. Okay, definitely action on 2, 3, 4, 5, not as much. Okay, on the right side, 1, something, 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 or onboarding. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Back to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop, I dropped 1 on the right side. Got a big click out of that. Let's see what's on the left. Oh, 3's binding. 3 click. 5 binding. Good click. Okay. 1, 2. 2 click on 2 on the right side. 5 on the right side. Okay. Felt a little plug rotation there. This feels like 3 or 4 on the right. Okay, I'm gonna ease up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. What if I dropped? Okay, I'm gonna pulse it a little bit. Drop something. Okay, that feels like 3 again on the right side. There we go. It's a high lift. I got some good rotation here. Oh, okay. Touched 4. I got some good rotation, so I'm thinking it's probably time to mess with these sliders. These are kind of hard to get to because they're way on the side, and it's hard to actually sneak past them with anything. So I've got this little tiny thin pick, the 0.4 millimeter, and I felt something move there when I poked 2. Oh, and 3 clicked. 4's sticking. 4 doesn't want to play. Okay. So, got that nice and picked. Let's see what's inside of it. Swap out for my painting tray. Auto focus on. I get this centered. My desk is a mess, so maybe just like sort of accept that and move on. Rotate this around a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I like to rotate these this way and then use these little snap ring pliers to stretch them apart. That usually does a pretty easy job of it. I'm going to want to shim this because I don't know what's happening in there. Also, this lip here I think might catch. And that looks like it's about the right size. That looks maybe too big. So we're going to use old trusty green here. Now, I know there's a sidebar in here, probably that interacts with the sliders. It's on the bottom. So I'm going to make sure I'm holding that. At least it's probably on the bottom. Everything's coming out nice and easy. Okay, yep, there's definitely a sidebar down there. Okay, I'll cover this, roll that over, and see what's happening here. Okay, sidebar. Nothing really special about that. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 sliders. Look at these little tiny springs. Darn. I don't think I'd survive as a watchmaker. All these parts are small enough for me. Okay, so I got 5 in each. Hey, look at that guy. Felt like all standard pins in there. I'm sure all the key pins are standard. All right. Nothing super special in there. When I take this key out, I suspect these sliders will attempt to eject themselves. Okay. Move all these guys down. Okay, so that's 1, and is there a spring hiding in here? There's gotta be. There it is. Oh, a little tiny spring. Little tiny guy. Let's see what we've got here. We've got a huge wide open normal gate and a false gate, and I did notice at an earlier time that if you can feel the false gates, but they really don't do much. Like, you can force yourself into them, but it just sort of pops right out if you tickle it. A false gate in that one. Spring's still in there. I know you're in there. You cannot hide from me. There it is. So far, there's a false gate in. Yep, false gate in every one of these, but again, they really don't do much to trap. So I'm not sure what entirely the point is. Nothing else really going on there. Let me pull this out for a second. You can see the sidebar interacts there, and if it'll focus properly, it'll sort of snag on there, but I think they do a lot better if it were just more shallow and it was the right size, because then the sidebar would drop all the way in there and get stuck. But as it is, the sidebar won't actually drop in there, and it just sort of bumps over it, so it doesn't do much. All right, let's see what's going on in here. So from this perspective, I put these in here and these in here, so I need to do the opposite as I'm doing this. I perhaps could have thought that through a little better. I was so bad about that. Why do I do these things? Oh, oh, oh. There. Is that right? Well, that might be something entirely different, but we're gonna find out, because that looks, it can't be the right size, can it? Maybe it is. Whoa, it's a long spring leg. Huh. That looks like it's not the right thing. Would that even fit in there? Nope, that's the wrong pin. Four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six. Maybe I can get these from the other side. Okay. Okay, now I gotta remember. Because I've switched sides now again. Although I don't think these guys are gonna matter a whole lot, because they're all just standard pins, basically look the same. Okay. So 10 standard pins, nothing special about those. Super long, fairly light springlings. 4 sliders. I'll go hunt that guy down. We can do it close up, but there's really not a whole lot very interesting going on in there. Other than just being a lot of pieces, and obviously a controlled key. Let's see, put that in there, and the way I had it oriented, the slider would go that way, and I never picked this one. I never picked 1, so I think that's a 0 lift, and I don't think, maybe 4 just had to be tickled or something. I don't think I really did much with 4 on the left side. So those may be 0 lifts. We can actually sort of find out. Oh yeah, 4 is basically a 0 lift. Let's check number 1 over here. That looks like I should have had to have lifted it. I don't think I really did much with that guy, so I wonder if I nudged it. What 4 here is. Maybe that did have to be just tickled a little bit to get over it. But anyway, Yale 2000 plus, and there it is, except for that 1 pin that went flying.